Here's how to get the Infinite Cosmos Blueprint for the STG-44. This can only be done in the Elder of the East Dark Aether. Before you head in, you're going to want to make sure you have 2 spore inhibitors. Right off spawn, all you do is glide to the northwest, and underneath the main building in this little opening, you can see there is a spore. You're going to use the spore inhibitors that you brought in to break open the spore, and when you destroy that, you're going to get an R4D detector. You're going to use the thermal imaging to find white arrows located all over the map. The first one is on the right side. Looking to the east, you'll see another arrow right there. You're going to keep going straight and you'll run around this corner. You use it again and it will tell you to go inside. And here you're going to have a little maze. Now, what I did was, this route is the same every time, but I used the imaging to find the arrow. I ran up towards it, and then once I got close, I used it again. You're going to hop over here, hop over this gap. The next one is going to be on your left side. Like I said, this is the same route every single time, but just use the R4D detector to find your route. Now, my duo was using a crossbow, which was really nice to clear out the zombies, so I didn't have to do it, and I could just focus on which way to go. And you'll see these last 2 arrows through this gateway, and there's going to spawn in a damp gold skull. You'll pick that up, and you will no longer need the R4D. Once you take this rappel up, you're going to head back to the spore where we initially started. So I just parachuted off that building, and you can run up these stairs. You're going to head to the north this time. This is the opposite direction of the Outlast contract. Once you go through these doors and inside this building, there is a whale statue. Scorcher up there, and you are going to trade the gold skull for an IT thumb drive. Now, when you look at the name on the drive, it's going to tell you to head to the coordinates C3 because this is the spec key holder thumb drive. So this is going to be a building in C3. Scorcher over there. I like to land on the right side of the building. And once you do, all you have to do is go up these stairs. There's going to be 2 flights and then a computer on your left, and you will insert the thumb drive into that computer. This is going to spawn in a Mangler. This is an HVT. And once you defeat him, he is going to drop a key, and that is going to get you inside the locked doors. So you will pick up the tower maintenance key. This is located near the exfil, so you can either Scorcher or use your launch pad to get up there. You're going to unlock the doors. There will be a case or 2 inside, and all your teammates will need to be present, and then you can head into the rift to fight the entity's Echo. Now, you definitely want to be prepared and geared up for this boss fight because this is much harder than the entity that we fought in the Act 4 story mission Ascension. It's the same concept, so the entity is going to travel around the map, and you're going to shoot at the orbs on her body. As you damage the orbs and deplete them, you're going to do damage to her health. But when you're able to get all of the orbs, you're going to take off a larger chunk of her health. The challenging part about this is she's doing a lot of attacks, and she likes to teleport a lot. So just make sure you're using those launch pads. Now, one of the most deadly attacks that she has is this red electric attack. If you're caught in the middle of that, you will instant down. What I would recommend is using the launch pad to float in the sky. You can try and jump off, but I unfortunately think jumping off the platform kind of wastes too much time. So hit the launch pad and dangle in the air. When you're geared up for this, I would highly recommend bringing in the golden armor if you have that. It's just the regeneration is going to help as you're getting hit by a bunch of zombies. If you're using a regular gun, I would recommend bringing in mags of holding. That way you're not wasting time reloading. Now, one of the challenging things while dealing with her attacks, destroying her orbs, is the zombies and crowd management. So one gun that we found was super great for this boss fight and that crowd control is the crossbow. Tried and true, the crossbow is such a good gun. So here is a clip of my husband using the crossbow. So he was able to take out all the zombies. When he shot her orbs, not only did it do damage with the arrow from hitting the orb, but also the extra damage with the blast cap bolt. So I think this is an absolute must have. You could also probably use the RGL if you have multiple teammates. If they have mags of holding, they can definitely work on crowd control. My duo and I brought in a lot of self-revives. Our bag was completely full with self-revives. Again, as only 2 people, I think this would be much easier in a full team of 6. But use the launch pad to travel from spot to spot. Be sure to hit those ammo caches. I know one is going to be on the main platform, and then there's another one on a smaller platform on the opposite end. But shoot those orbs as fast as you can. Maintain the crowd. Use decoys for extra help to get them off you. And when you go into the Elder Sigil and you defeat the Echoes entity, then you're going to be able to unlock the Infinite Cosmos blueprint for the STG 44. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this blueprint is clean. I absolutely love it. I wish it was a universal camo because it is so pretty. When you check your reward, you will be able to exfil with the STG with the blueprint, and you will have it unlocked in your armory. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want to watch me live, you can do that on Twitch. My handle is MamaKTTV. Good luck.